Viewers, and YouTubers, what's up, y'all? This is GA Turks coming in at you once again. And today we're doing the top 10 classic black movies I'd like to see remastered on 4K. So excited about this list. If you don't know, physical media is on the comeback. There are a lot of exciting things. I think the biggest thing is that people are tired of paying high prices again for streaming, and they're taking movies away, and we can't watch what we want to watch anymore. So we're saying no, we're not doing that anymore. We're actually going to buy our movies, and we can have them when we want to. But they're doing something to up the game. They're taking our movies and remastering them. That means making them look so much better than they have ever looked before. They are enhancing the sound. It's just incredible what they're doing right now. So I'm with it. But before we get started, I don't want to waste anybody's time. If you're on YouTube watching this, click in your settings and set the speed to 1.25 or 1.5, and let's get it going. Let's get it going. All right, coming in at number 10, guys. My number 10 pick is Baby Boy, done in 2001, starring Tyrese, Taraji P. Henson, and Ving Rhames. Written by Boys in the Hood director John Singleton, and it deals with the ups and downs of relationships between a boy and his mom, and then you introduce in a stepfather into that situation, and it deals with also a toxic relationship between the boy and his girlfriend and her ex, and you mix in a child with that. It is absolutely bonkers and crazy. This movie is written in a way to where it touches you. It has points. This movie touches on so many different triggers and executes through them so well that it has a cult following that made it even bigger after its theatrical release. And why do they not have this movie on 4K remastered is a mystery to me. All right, coming in at number 9, released in 1999, The Best Man, guys. One of the things that I loved the most about this movie is the representation. It was everything in this movie. Real life of college students, or college graduates rather, and you dip them in the craziest scenario surrounding lovers and a wedding amongst friends. I will even go so far as to say that this is our St. Elmo's Fire. Hey, don't beat me up over that. Except for this one, it's starring Nia Long, Terrence Howard, Morris Chestnut, Sanaa Lathan, Taye Diggs, whom all have become cinema legends, as you know. So this movie is pulling out, the legends, and you see them when they were young, heavy in their chops, and oh my God, really bringing the heat. This movie deserves to be in our collection in pristine condition with a 4K picture and sound quality. What do you think, fellas? Coming in at number 8 is a movie that was released in 1996. Set It Off. Come on now. Why is this movie not in 4K? Come on now. Y'all already know it's starring Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett, Vivica Fox, and Kimberly Reese. Come on now. Come on. Just those actors right there. That's enough. If you know that you got all of them in the movie, you know you have reached a pot of gold. This movie takes all of the woes of these women and make us root for them as they turn into bad guys, except for that they're all women. The amount of intensity, the amount of tension and emotion in this movie is unmatched. The writing is stellar. The acting is stellar. And it begs the question, what would you do in this situation? And by the end, you will understand all of their reasons and be completely caught up in their pain. My God, this movie, if you know, you know. We deserve to see this movie with a picture quality as if it was filmed today. That is what happens when you remaster these movies. They look awesome. We need to be able to hear this movie in full surround sound, remastered in full Atmos, so every bullet can bounce all over the walls and every speaker in our house. We need them. Come on, studios, we need y'all to set it off. All right, y'all. Coming in at number 7. This movie was done in 1997, y'all. And it's starring Vivica Fox, Nia Long, Mekhi Phifer, Michael Beach, Mel Jackson, and Vanessa Williams as we have never seen her before. Soul Food, y'all. Man, listen. Soul Food, why is that not in 4K? Woo! That's exactly how we need to see it. Insert in 4K like we've never seen it before. Come on now, it's amongst all of the family issues, amongst siblings and other rivalries amongst relatives and each other. Nothing brings us back together like a table of soul food. Like a table of soul food. Studios, bring us all to the table by bringing this to us remastered in 4K in Ultra HD. Okay? We need that. We need to see all the fighting and the fussing and the love up close. Soul Food, 1997. Coming in at number 6, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this out here. Come on, I'm finna go ahead. I'm finna put it out here. Before there was Sex in the City, there was Bernadine, Savannah, Gloria, and Robin in Waiting to Exhale. 4 black women showing the world what they go through painfully and sometimes hilariously with brothers, men. Starring Whitney Houston, Angela Bassett, Loretta Devine, and Layla Rashawn. See, right there, another. It needs to be in 4K. Why not? We need to see all of them in 4K going through all their issues, their ups and their downs, their problems, all the craziness that happens in that movie. And we definitely need to see Angela Bassett do her thing. We need to see that in 4K. We need to see it. Okay. We need it. It is a cinematic staple in our community. It was filmed for $18 million and it made $82 million in return. It definitely deserves to sit on our shelves, remastered in 4K brilliance. What y'all say, y'all? What y'all think? All right, guys. Okay, so here we go. My number 5, what do you think it is? What do you think it is? Let me get a drum roll. Released in 1994, Jason's Lyric is not on 4K, has not been remastered. Beautiful movie. Y'all know that this movie should be in 4K with awesome sound by now. Okay, starring Alan Payne, Jada Pinkett. She made the list again, Jada Pinkett. And Bokeem Woodbine. I hope I'm saying his name right. Man, let me know if I'm saying it wrong down below. And my homegirl. You can't help but love this lady, Lisa Nicole Carson. Where are you? Where are you, Lisa Nicole Carson? Loved you in Ally McBeal. Loved you in Jason's Lyric. All right. This movie, y'all, was shot in Houston, all right? Shot in Houston, Texas. It was divisive for us here in Houston, for all of us Houstonians, because it misrepresented our accent. When I was at the movie theater watching this movie, all you saw were people pointing at locations because they remembered where those, locations were. It wasn't like we see our place on the big screen often. So we were surprised. But the number one thing was, why are they talking like that? We wanted to know. It would be interesting if this movie was done today, how the internet of Houstonians would take this. But we need to see it filmed as if it was filmed today, remastered, because that's what it would look like if it was remastered. So yes, Jason's Lyric, coming in number 7, it is our Romeo and Juliet. And it deserves the upgrade of being remastered for the ultimate 4K experience. All right, guys, coming in at number 4. Can you guess what it is? Released in 1995, this is the first movie that Ice Cube and Chris Tucker and a solid, memorable cast was in. Friday. One of the most rewatchable movies in cinema, and it is funny as hell. Ice Cube is just, he is not acknowledged a lot for his writing, but he is known for writing some of the most relatable characters and scenarios in black film. It's really sad that this movie has not been remastered because it was made for only $3.5 million, right? Okay? But it made $27.4 million back. Guys, that is 9 times the amount that it was made for. 9 times. Let me put that in perspective. Okay, so y'all know the Avengers Endgame, right? It is the second highest grossing movie in history, and it made 8 times the amount it was made for. 8 times. And Friday made 9 times the amount. The tagline for this movie is, a lot can go down between Thursday and Saturday. And guess what? We deserve to see everything that happens restored in the highest picture and sound quality possible. All right? All right, guys. Coming in at number 3. Come on, man. Released in 1990. Okay? House Party. Starring Robin Harris, Kid and Play, Martin Lawrence, Tisha Campbell, AJ Johnson, and Full Force, and a whole bunch of other people. This movie is a time capsule into the hairstyles, the clothes, the slang, the music, the dancing. I went to see this movie when I was like 17 years old, and the response from the crowd was crazy. It was shot in a way that made you feel like you were actually in a house party. So the house party was on the screen and in the audience. People were having a good time. And I need to know what that look and feel like in 4K with remastered sound. I want to feel like I'm in the party with the music. I want sound all around me. So they definitely need to do that and make sure that sound is in Atmos. All right, guys. All right, I'm down to my number 2 and my number 1. Guys, I just had to respect these. That's why they made it this high. I just had to respect them. And I hope that you respect it. In 1984, this movie came out. And they're starring Shabadoo and Boogaloo Shrimp Boogaloo, and Lucinda Dickey, Breakin'. Yeah, forget a house party. Now we're going into the club. I was 1984. So I was like 11. So I had never been there before. So this was exciting to me. They had my full attention. The iconic broom dance. Who can forget that? The unique names that they had. Electro rock. Okay. There was a time when people battled it out on the dance floor, had knee pads on, and Ice-T was our DJ. What a time. What a time. Wow, I felt like I was grown watching this movie because, I'm in the club. I remember there's this one iconic scene where they have their first battle. This group has been messing with them. So finally they come to the club and they get to battle it out. So this was during a time when in real life we didn't fight. We didn't kill each other. We didn't shoot. We didn't, try to stab each other. We actually pulled out onto the dance floor and we let our talents take care of it. And then we left. Whoever won, and if you lost, you lost. No big deal. But this movie has the bad guys winning the first battle with one of the most unexpected surprises. If you know, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the comeback from the good guys, it was just as good. It was just as good. Now listen, I want to know, do you think that, without me revealing it, for those who may not have seen it, do you think the comeback was good enough? Do you think it was good enough? Did it match? Or just let me know what you think about that. Because, just let me know what you think about that. Was it good enough? Okay. It was based off of a true story, by the way. And they got a chance to actually live their dreams in real life. So that was cool. Now, here's my number 1. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. All right. Released in 1985. Crush Groove, come on y'all, is based on the beginning of Def Jam Records. It stars Run DMC, Sheila E., Blair Underwood, and a whole lot of other legends. When you watch this movie, if you get a chance to watch it, oh my God. You're going to be surprised at who you see up on the screen because it's a lot of artists that they're trying to get and they're performing, and it's like a concert. Forget a house party, forget going to the club. Now we are in a concert because everybody's trying to make it and do it big. It's a whole lot of other legends that, really ripped up the scene in the mid-'80s. When Ron asked the audience, whose house? And they said, Ron's house. And then he dropped that, it's like that. Woo-hoo, let me tell you. Oh, my God. The audience on the movie was crazy. That scene alone, when that beat drops, it made me wish I was in a cinema in New York just for that scene because I know every movie theater was wilding out. And I need the sound to be remastered so I can feel like I'm in the crowd and standing right in front of Sheila E. Guys, this movie is basically a memorabilia to the 80s and is my number 1 pick for black movies that should be remastered and preserved in 4K brilliance. Tell me what you think. Did I miss something? Did you like the order? What would you have put in number 1 in these movies? Were there movies that I missed? And there are other movies out there that have not been. I was really shocked that these movies had not been remastered. I'm grateful for the movies that they have gotten to, but we need these movies. These are our classics, guys. And I hope that you get out there and support them and purchase them. And if you want to, speaking of purchase, if you want to purchase Color Purple and Purple Rain, the links are at the bottom. Helps out the channel. Go ahead and do that. And while you're there, go ahead and like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. That way, listen. That way, whenever I upload, we get to kick it. You'll know that I'm here. It's free. Why not? I would like to have you on board, man. So yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your life.